Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitor. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Look at this, the wideout gets it to start this drive. And they were all over that reverse. He's tracked down behind the line.
That's why you often see some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Now a toss running left with Williams. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
3rd and long for Nix. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go.
And they're going for this. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Great, set.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Great, set.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
No touch that.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain that time, and now...
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Has it in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Hooking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set up. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, he made the edge, just not a lot of room to maneuver once he got out there. They limited the damage very nicely on that toss play.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Ready.
They'll run for this, and he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And that was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see, because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a 1st.
That's a lot of trust you're putting in the guy who's known for shortening necks. These fullbacks are not relied to go get you. But he was up for the challenge.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 41. Running right, it's Williams. He's out in the clear. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Strong running inside the 30. Oh, and that play really caught the defense napping. He rips off huge yardage on the reverse. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2.
Let's go now. Shut up.
Oh, getting creative for 2 here. Wide receiver on the run. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. They kick the running back in motion. They go play action on 1st. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get it back with a nice return to boot, down inside the 30.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Go! Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, 60 Bison! Check go!
Nix off the play action. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Denver! Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Broncos offense getting ready for another 2-point try. Trying for it with the option. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call, and you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Fall short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board?
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Great, set! No touch!
They run it with Saquon. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
No touch, set!
They go to Barkley again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing on the run, deep down that left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready, ready.
They go play action here. That's complete to Vele. He has room past the 25. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Williams is across the line for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And down he goes. The Eagles got him.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, did the Broncos get to that one? Yeah, looks like they did. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
Nearly an interception on that play. So 2nd down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Set.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught by the open man. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Down 2 scores, and with 2 timeouts left, this onside recovery is a must-get for them. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They may have caught them a little by surprise on the last onside try, but certainly much more prepared this time around. That one is not successful.
Yeah, it's tough enough. The numbers tell all of us, right? It's tough enough to do it once. Recovering 2 in a row, well, that's borderline impossible.
There he goes, right sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this a final opportunity to make things in that final score. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now they face second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Mix again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. The Broncos will go for 2 again.
Let's go.
Here he is to throw. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
63. Broncos 50. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
No touch, sir.
Handoff headed right. Barkley. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Buying some time left. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. Again, for this upcoming series.
Ready? 19 Tiger. Take go.
Nix with it on 1st.
No,
Cut
what are you
left
doing?
sideline. There he goes again.
Same
Gets in.
freaking pass
Touchdown,
over and
Denver.
over.
The Broncos get it back to within 2
I trust you with
possessions.
fake field goals. I kind of do.
Sutton, the touchdown. His 5th
Frick
total
it, I'm
score
doing
this ball
it.
game. Broncos offense getting ready for another 2-point try.
Let's go now.
Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now to throw. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass. Sometimes it simply doesn't work.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here.
It would have been fun. Still.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jump the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They give to Barkley, left side.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative on the stat sheet, but that was not the way to start. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept screwing.
3 yards, puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 39.
Alright, shut up.
You shut up, monkey.
Please.
Great, set.
You shut up,
No touch.
shut up, monkey.
Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket.
Wide open.
On the run right, throwing deep down
What?
the side. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Devontae Smith, the intended target.
I have no
And
idea
they're going to be
either.
stuck with a 4th and long.
Great, set. No touch.
Sounds like
All right,
Bubble
for it with
sings
Barkley.
at like,
And the
doesn't it?
defense is all over this one for a big loss. And he
Do
is
they do-
stopped a long ways from that line of gain. They force a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense.
Oh, I swear to God,
Keep
if
them from
it's
the
the
first,
same
and
play
get a
again.
turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Caught on the comeback route.
Stop!
And they
Yeah.
catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge
Do they
gain
do-
and a first down.
Do they do they
Ryan,
da.
go.
You knock it off,
Throwing
monkey.
now.
You sound like a monkey. Oh,
To the goal line. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet
so
with the
unlikely,
score.
bruh.
And he might want this football for his mantle, but Brock, I think the NFL's going to want this football for Canton. That catch gives him the new
Yeah,
NFL
because you keep
record for receiving
looking at my
touchdowns
play,
in a game
exactly.
with 6.
Oh yeah.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
One final shot here. And he goes down, the pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
You spend all week on two-point plays.
That was
trying to get you your
hilarious.
best
It's your
options, but
final
ultimately,
chance,
sometimes
Dad.
the
You have a
execution of that
chance.
pass, it doesn't work.
You know, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Eagles are able to recover, and that should just about do it for us here. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Okay. Let's go. I'm picking it.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Yes, I am.
No touch, set.
How would you know?
Running right, it's Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And it was a game for fans
All
of
right, hold on.
high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.